Hi, good morning. Hope you're all safe and staying good at home. Today, I will talk about the LinkedIn profile. We are going to discuss how to make powerful LinkedIn profile. I'll explain in a little bit what it means powerful. But yeah, basically, we are going to go through all the different sections of LinkedIn, and I will give you some tips in how you can make a powerful LinkedIn profile. When I talk about powerful, what I'm trying to say is that it's powerful for what you want your LinkedIn profile achieve. So if you're looking for a job, what you want, it's recruiters, HR people, or hiring managers getting in touch with you. You want them wanting to talk to you. You want them giving you a call, wanting to invite you to a job interview. So that's what it means, powerful LinkedIn profile to me when you're on job search mode. So today I will go, as I said before, I will go on the different areas of your LinkedIn. And let's start by the photo or picture that you'll have on your LinkedIn profile. Make sure that this photo, it's a photo of yourself and that it's only you in the photo. Some people have themselves in a photo where they are with other people, or where they are out there in nature, and this is a point of view, but usually it works better when it's a picture of yourself where they can see your eyes and where they can see your smile, and then they can connect to you because they see who you are. A picture that it's not showing that doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to get the job or they're not going to get in touch with you, but it won't generate the same impact. And again, if we go backwards, what we want, it's companies calling you, hiring managers getting in touch, recruiters getting in touch, wanting to talk to you. So it's important that you have the correct photo. And it's the first thing everyone looks at, regardless if that means that you can do the job or not. We are not judging if you can do the job or not through the picture, but the reality is that people pay a lot of attention to that. So you want to have the right photo. Next thing, it's the header. The header, it's usually used in the wrong way. It's the second thing people see, and you want people to read your header and want to keep reading your LinkedIn profile. And if they don't find the right information there, they just move away and they look for the next CV or the next LinkedIn profile in this case. So you want to be very specific. You want to tell exactly what you're doing and how you can add value. If we go to a software developer role, you want to say exactly what can you do. It's like, are you a full stack developer? Okay, being a full stack developer, can you work with what programming language in the backend and with what programming language in the front end? Are you also involved in infrastructure? What kind of practices? It's like, it needs to be straight to the point. The same if you're a UX designer or like a tester. It's like, are you an automation tester? Are you a UX designer focused more in facilitating workshops and running those meetings and doing design? Or are you more around research? Whatever it is that you do, you want to be very specific on your header. And it should be something that everyone understands. You don't want to put something that people won't know what it is. So moving to location. Location, it's also very important, and it's what recruiters usually look at to see if you're in the right place, if they're going to be able to place you, or as a company, if you're going to be able to start in a couple of weeks. if you're in the location that they are recruiting. So you want to make sure that you have two things mainly. One, the country. Second, the city. In New Zealand, there's a lot of people coming from all different parts of the world. And some people, they're looking for a job in New Zealand. They are in New Zealand, but they still have the home country in their LinkedIn profile. So make sure that you have the country, in this case, New Zealand, and your city, in my case, Auckland. Nowadays, there's a lot of people open to work remotely, and a lot of companies hiring and considering people to work remotely because of COVID-19. So that's something that you might want to put as well, that you're open to work remotely in location. And that's a new thing that you can do in LinkedIn. You can put location remote. So yeah, if you're planning to move to another city and you are looking for a job in another city in New Zealand, you might want to put Christchurch if you want to work in Christchurch, and you sure that you want to move there, and that's the only place where you're going to consider job opportunities. So yeah, that's another thing that you can do, and then you can explain that you're in Auckland, but you have made the decision to move to Christchurch, and that you're only considering job opportunities in Christchurch. But again, it's very important to have the right location, because that will help a lot the person who is reading your LinkedIn profile to know if you're the right person to talk to or not. Now we are jumping to the About section. It's one of the most important things. Why? Because after I see your photo, after I see your header, and you're the right person, if I read About, I can see straight away if you are the person I want to talk to you. So I always say that About section, it's kind of like Netflix. And why I'm saying Netflix, because I don't know if this happened to you guys, but when I'm starting to watch a TV series on Netflix, in the first few minutes, I'm deciding if I want to keep going or if I want to look for something else. The same happens with your LinkedIn profile. When I'm reading the first lines of your About, I'm deciding as a recruiter or as a hiring manager if I want to keep going or not, or if I just move to the next LinkedIn profile. So here you want to tell your story. You want to start from what you are currently doing now and how you can add value to your team, to the company, to the customers. You want to share what you are doing exactly and why you are doing it and how you are doing it. You need to provide information to show them that you know how to do the job. And by giving examples on how you're doing your job nowadays, that will show them that you can do it. So again, tell your story. Start from what are you doing currently. Tell your audience how you do it, how you add value to the team, to the company, to the customers, and also explain why you're doing it. So moving back to experience, again, here it's very important to include the company name and the location and the job title. A lot of people include a company name and they are not taking the time to find the LinkedIn page of that company. They just type the company name and it looks a little bit weird in the LinkedIn profile because you can't see the logo of the company. So you want to make sure that you are adding the LinkedIn page correctly. The other thing is, again, make sure that you have the right location, country, and city. A lot of LinkedIn profiles in the top part of the LinkedIn profile, they have one location. And when you go back to the work experience, they have a different location. And for us, recruiters, that brings a question mark. It's like, oh, is this person in Auckland or is this person in Christchurch or in Beijing in China? Because here it says New Zealand, but here it says China. So that makes sense or not. So yeah, those are basic things, but a lot of times they're wrong, and it's very, very important. When you go to your experience, again, here a lot of people just have their correct company LinkedIn page. They have the correct location, they have the correct job title, but then they don't explain nothing at all of what they are doing at their jobs. They just leave job title and that's it. They don't explain anything. Again, here you want to explain in depth what the goal of your role is, what are your responsibilities. You want to include the size of your team, what are the different roles that you interact on daily basis. You want to share examples of how you add value to the team and to the company, and you want to share examples of achievements. And this is the opportunity to let know the person who is reading your LinkedIn profile that you know how to do the job. And it's important to share facts. It's important to share exactly how you do it. If you just go to a high level, that won't be enough. They might call you, but they might not. And you want to make sure that everyone wants to talk to you. When you go to education section, you want to make sure that if you have again, a lot of people in New Zealand are from different parts of the world. So if you have a master's degree or a degree from overseas, you want to make sure that it makes sense to the kind of degrees or master's degrees that you can find in New Zealand. For example, I come from Argentina, and my education in Argentina, it's like, first of all, it's in Spanish, and second of all, doesn't match exactly with the way it is in New Zealand. So basically, what I did is I put that I hold a master's degree in human resources. It's equivalent to a master's degree in human resources, but it's not necessarily the exact translation. So what I'm trying to say here is you need to put it in a way that people in New Zealand will understand what's your qualification. And then if you have any other international studies or courses or certifications that are relevant, add them. People will want to go and read if you have the exact qualifications that they're after. It's a section of your LinkedIn profile that can be used, and we check there if people have the qualifications we're after. So it's really important. Same here with skills. In the skills section, if you have a technical job, if you have technical skills, make sure that you are naming all the different tools that you're using for your work, making sure that you are naming all the, in this case for software developers, that you have the programming languages that you can work with, even if they have been used in the past, but you still have a knowledge, add them. An example, if you're currently working with Java, but you have worked with PHP in the past and you have knowledge, add them, because even though it's not your current job, it's something that you can work on. The same here for all the, if you're a UX designer, a tester, a product owner, SEO analyst, or SEM, or digital marketing, add all the tools that you know how to use. Don't forget to include those. So these are the most important things, but then also it's important that you go to your settings, and there you can mark that you are open to job opportunities. There you can mark that you are open to remote work. There you can mark that people can find your profile. There are some settings in the privacy section that allows you to not allow people to see your photo, or that you don't allow people to see your contact details, and a lot of different things. In this case, if you're looking for a job, allow people to find your email address, your phone number, your LinkedIn profile, that they can see your pictures straight away. Because again, if you want people to get in touch with you, you have to make it easy for them. It's easier if I can find your email address straight away in your LinkedIn profile than having to invite to connect you, then accepting the connection, and then me reaching out again. It's important that you have all these things in the right place for people to get in touch. So cool. This is a little bit of advice I wanted to share on your LinkedIn profile. Hopefully it helps. If you have any question, please comment below and get in touch, and we will get back to you. Thank you very much, and hope you are all good and stay safe.